And we are live! Hello, everybody! We are the Order of the
Hello,
Dice,
hello.
coming to you live on Twitch every Thursday night, 8:30ish Mountain. Roll20 had a little hiccup tonight, but looks like we are back in business. And yeah, if you're coming to us on Twitch, um, please hit that follow button. If you got a Twitch Prime, consider throwing it our way. Thank you for the resub, Chaos Strong. And if you're coming to us on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe. And with that, we will go over to Mr. Scott for our weekly recap.
Fantastic. Previously on our journey through the Wax Museum of Horrors, after surviving a brutal basement brawl, the Wax prisoners and their hulking executioner, the party staggered back upstairs, battered and bruised. They managed to rest, but the mystery of the Wax King and Princess statues remained unsolved. Kicking off our session last week, the party begins a much-needed long rest, with Kylevorn and Hiroshi on the first watch. Curiosity gets the better of them, especially Kylevorn, who becomes very interested in solving the riddle of the Wax King and Princess statues. Kylevorn inspects the king from every angle, even melting parts of the statue with fire and testing a theory by slicing off the king's pinky finger. He finds that when water is poured on the king, the finger regrows. Encouraged by this discovery, Kylevorn and Hiroshi continue to investigate the statues, and they attempt to move the massive king statue onto its throne, but instead they accidentally knock it over, face-planting the king and toppling the princess as well. The resulting crash is loud enough to wake the party, but Hiroshi and Kylevorn insist nothing's wrong. Kylevorn tries on the king's oversized shoes, which are unsurprisingly much too big. Then he melts off a toe and again confirms that the water restores the wax. When their watch ends, they wake up Zat and Shardak for the second shift. Kylevorn tries to hide the details about what they did to the statues, but Hiroshi ends up telling them about the statue shenanigans. During the second watch, Zat tries to investigate the missing statue in the Hall of Heroes by pouring water where it once stood. There was no effect. He tries speaking to the hero statues nearby, hoping for a clue. They answer questions but give next to no useful information. As Zat updates Shardak on all that has happened, especially the Wax dungeon battle, he gestures towards the basement, just in time to see two of the Wax prisoner statues shambling up the stairs. Shardak springs into action, immediately raging and smashing one of the intruders. The prisoners retaliate with a couple of hits. Zat calls out to the party and casts vicious mockery, though it barely registers with the waxy foe. Thanks to the alarm, Hiroshi and Kylevorn rejoin the fray. With quick teamwork, the four dispatch the wax threats with efficient brutality. With the danger past, Hiroshi and Kylevorn return to bed, and Zat and Shardak settle in. In the quiet that follows, they share a moment of vulnerability. Shardak opens up about his past as a soldier, the weight of all the killing and how it changed him. Zat, ever the sentimental bard, encourages him to find love again and promises to be his wingman when the time is right. Shardak is skeptical, but maybe, just maybe, he's open to it. During the third and final watch, Colm and Torkus awake, and when they try their own hand at investigating the Wax King mystery, they can't determine where the water is coming from, and their efforts lead to little other than tipping the statues back up in their proper stance. Colm sits on the king's throne for the rest of the watch, so they rest, keep an eye out, and prepare for what's to come. As the rest closes, with everyone well rested, and Shardak finally caught up on what he missed, the party ventures back into the basement, this time heading towards the skittering sound that haunted them before. Zat lights a torch and helps Shardak lead the way, revealing a hallway filled with webs and giant wax spiders waiting in the dark. Zat hurls the torch into the webs, beginning to melt the webs, and the fight begins. Nearly everyone leaps into action, except Colm, who decides spider duty isn't his thing today. The wax spiders fight fiercely, One bites Shardak, injecting him with wax instead of venom, leaving him feeling strange. Kylevorn lands a clean kill with his bow, while Zat tosses a knife into the fray and drops another spider. After, Shardak becomes deeply concerned about the wax poison and demands someone suck it out. It's awkward, but heartfelt. Following the search of the webbed area, they continue down the corridor. Zat and Shardak discover a waxy mad scientist laboratory, full of strange alchemical tools. A thorough search yields nothing of value, and so the party continues onward. They eventually enter a room housing 3 ominous statues, each flanked by a couple of lit braziers: a minotaur, a lich, and a medusa. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation as the party prepares for whatever challenge lies ahead. What's next? What secrets lie behind the minotaur, the lich, the medusa? Will the mystery of the wax king and princess ever be solved? Will Shardak survive the wax poison? Or the emotional roller coaster of finding love? Who knows? We'll find out next.
All right. And with that said, so beautiful there. God. You have
You have
Whoa.
They're no longer just wax statues. Now they're tokens.
You have the lich and the minotaur.
Wait, they can't move yet. Stop that.
Jump down and move in front
Stop that.
of the
They
medusa.
can't move yet. We gotta... Cheater.
Knock over the braziers. Knock over the braziers.
And they hunch down, and they Minotaur's got a fierce axe, and the Medusa's got the snakes, and the moving and wiggling and hissing, and she looks at you and says, welcome. What can I do for you?
Knock over the braziers. Knock over the braziers.
Is that what you say out loud?
I will say it to. Let's say you're in front of me, so I'm saying it to you, and then I turn around and I'm looking towards Malcolm. I'm looking that direction.
I will not look at the Medusa. And I am going to cast Mage Hand and grab the brazier closest to the Minotaur. I saw Wynn go like, what are you doing?
Immediately
In preparation.
into...
In preparation.
Oh, okay.
You just let me know when to run away.
I'm not looking.
Madame, we are just trying to find Magento.
Oh, you are, huh?
Yes.
He's here.
He?
Ah, do you know where he is?
Oh, that I do.
Could you describe where he is?
He's close by.
How
Close by. Yes. How close, and can we talk to him?
Oh no, he's working right now.
Hey Dennis, I'm gonna slowly walk away, not looking that direction.
Just leave.
Meanwhile, poor Shardak's gonna get stuck in here
Dude,
again,
make a
dragging
stealth
all
roll.
over.
Make a stealth roll. See if Zat notices.
Hey Dennis, Coleman ain't stealthing shit. He steps sideways, being like with his hand out, like, "Be my guest. We should run away."
All right, kind lady, would you? If he's not in this room, we're gonna head out. You enjoy your time with your friends here.
Deuces.
Goodbye.
Well,
And
I'm
I will-
24. I'm walking.
I will take one step back. I still have my mage hand holding a brazier ready in case any of them seem to be attacking us, and it's going to shove the brazier in its face if anything happens.
Okay. Well, Shardak, do me a favor.
Yep. I have figured out what Shardak's role is in this group.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shiz.
Oh shit!
He's gonna turn to wax.
Question before I make that.
Yes.
Oh no, never mind. I was gonna see. I think my rage would still be active because it lasts for 10 minutes, but it doesn't help my con roll.
Nope.
But as you do that, she goes, "But wait, why leave?"
Good job, Shardak.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Kardak is finally
And
rolling.
Hiroshi,
Okay.
you can do the same thing for me as well.
I'm still like slowly like.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Hiroshi as well.
Yep.
Come on, baby.
Don't Simbeer. Don't Simbeer.
Nope, Simbeard.
Oh.
Oh!
It's fine. Hiroshi wanted to be waxed anyway.
So, as everybody starts to turn away and everything else, she's just like, but please, stay. And Shardak kind of looks and goes, oh, and Hiroshi just kind of stops and doesn't move.
Well, I think we can tell that Hiroshi was supposed to die. We should leave now. I feel like it's a sacrifice. One in, one out.
I completely agree. So I take my dagger, and I'm just using my dagger, just getting a reflection in the background, seeing who's behind me.
I'm not Dennis. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm walking out.
Shardak will pick up Hiroshi and turn and run with his compatriots.
I'm out of there, man.
Where do you go?
So you guys are running?
We're level 2. There's no way.
We're second level.
Yeah, I'm running with them too.
Minotaur, a lich,
Let me
and
check
a
my
even if they're
features
waxed,
here.
we're screwed.
Action surge.
Thank you for
All right.
sub in, Miller.
I'm gonna continue to. I've got my face down. I'm talking to him. We appreciate the invite, and I'm gonna continue to slowly back away.
You're the only one slowly backing away. Everybody else is running.
I know, but I don't see what they're doing because my head is down.
All right, if they're running,
I've got
Hiroshi. I don't
Hiroshi.
have the hit points for that.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep,
See
you're on
ya.
my back.
Yep, Magento's dead. Okay, let's go.
Magento
We tried to
dead.
save him, but yeah, no.
Wasn't
Like
the
in
card.
Harry Potter, we'll just rewrite his whole story for him.
Yep, exactly.
And do they make any move to follow us?
No.
No?
Okay.
Good.
All right.
Cool, let's go back to that other door. Let's go check that door out. After we
Yeah.
see if we can save maybe our friend Hiroshi.
Yeah, watch me open that door, and they're there. Like, ah!
Once we get back out here, I'm gonna investigate Hiroshi here.
Yeah.
Medicine check?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check him out too, and I'll give you I'll give us both guidance on that roll.
Okay, here's my guidance. So with my guidance, I got a whopping. Guidance is D4, right?
Yep.
12. I got 12.
You know he is stunned.
Ooh, I got a 14. I also know.
Yes.
He's Hiroshi, snap out of it.
He comes to.
Oh,
Takes about a minute, but he
Yeah.
comes to.
oh, okay. He didn't turn to wax or anything like that.
Let's go
You're
check out this
stunned,
other
I
door.
guess.
Yeah. Shardak's gonna come up and open it for everybody.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
his job.
Dennis, as I pass Hiroshi, I'm going to smack him on the butt and be like, it's okay, little brother. You'll get tougher.
So good old
thanks.
Shardak is gonna reach out here and see if he can slowly crack the door open and peer in.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks creepy. He loves it. and then he's gonna go in.
His head's on spikes.
Hey,
Beyond the door resides a long, wide hall. whose
No, don't move.
grotesqueness
Hey,
is
hold on.
limited only by
Whoever's
the
moving me in
fact
there, don't move me in there.
that it's
Don't move me in there.
gratifying, odorless.
Look, I was strategically had my ass right here, being able to do some creepy pee-pee, little peek in.
I got you.
A clear path leads through the hallway to another door opposite you with 2 lit braziers on either side of it. The path is flanked by dozens of eerily lifelike decapitated heads that have been mounted on pikes, as well as 4 monstrous busts.
Okay, you know they're gonna come awake.
We'll just
We
melt
came
them.
awake.
Yeah. So
They're busts. There's no arms. There's no legs. They're just wax busts.
yeah, I don't care. They're getting a sorcerer's burst to the face. Fire. The first one.
I
Yeah.
approve. I approve. Hey, Torgus, just start sending fire and death.
Yep. Does a 13 hit the Cyclops?
It does.
Send it to hell.
That is 5 fire damage. If it does not completely melt to the ground, I continue.
It
Until
doesn't
it does.
melt. As you hit him,
Yeah?
he shakes his head and he goes, "Is that all you've got?
No.
You piece of wrath. You smelly slime dog."
Yeah,
Is
I'm
he
just
melting
gonna
a
keep
little bit?
hucking bolts at him until he's a pile of molten wax on the
Ew.
floor.
I could easily grind your bones and slurp your putrid marrows if I just wasn't sitting here armless.
Can I just keep firing at him?
Yeah, you just keep hitting him and
Alright,
it's little bit
Hey.
by bit,
Yep.
some pieces.
Hey,
The wax
I know you're
board.
insulting my friend there,
Number
but
7.
can you tell us what is in the next room?
No!
Why not?
because you're melting me.
I don't
I'm not
know.
melting you.
I mean,
You don't know?
After about, what is that, 6, 12, 18, 24. After about half a
finally melt.
minute, I've done...
You finally melt.
Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna just do the bull guy. Same as the
Okay.
first one.
Shardak, are you moving forward?
Yeah, Shardak's now standing in the middle of the room,
Okay.
watching his friend torture these wax creatures.
No, this is putting them out of their misery. I'm just melting them to the floor.
Watching his friend put these guys out of their misery.
I can't see the light's not working again, Den, but there we go.
Yeah. Alright, so I proceed to melt all of them to the floor.
And Dennis,
Yeah,
I'm
the
just
other
going to
3
continue
aren't
to
alive.
stay by Torcus.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have me like one side of Torcus or the other.
They're not alive. The other 3 weren't living. They
I
just
don't care.
melted.
They're all melted.
I'm just saying, they just melted. There was no talk. There was no screaming. There was no
Alright,
mocking.
cool.
Now, Dennis,
we're
real
not
quick,
messing
is
around.
this stone that we're walking across, or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to
Are
look
we
up and
gonna-
around and see if there's any, like, traps.
yeah, like the skinny elfy thing? He should be doing like some trickerations.
Yeah.
You know, you need to get down on your hands and knees and make sure there's no traps.
All right, Dennis. I'm gonna look around. Roll
Okay.
perception. See
Hey.
if there's anything that stands out of the ordinary.
Traps.
Yeah, see if you can find your ethics while you at it. Nigga.
Hey, Shardak,
Yes.
do you wanna go open that door?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
Uh-oh.
And
Okay.
also, I'm looking around. The heads on the pikes, are they human or what are they?
Probably wax.
Yeah, they're a mixture of races.
Shardak, do you open the door?
I'm waiting for Dennis to give me the okay.
You're
And
more
it
patient than
It'd be
I am.
nice to open that door, but it is locked.
Oh.
So I try to open the door and nothing happens.
I use
Uh.
Mage Hand. I use Mage Hand with the keys that I have and keep trying keys until one unlocks it.
None of them work on this lock.
Oh,
Where's our
Cowboy.
lockpick guy?
We are in need of your services.
Why? Why? Why do we need to always do this? I always get freaking burned and attacked by a jelly monster.
You don't
I
have
will
to
stand
open
right
the
by
door.
you.
You
I'm
know what
right
he is
here.
so good at? He complains like the best.
Yes,
A
I
lot
do.
of bitching.
Why don't you
Yes,
check the door
I
for
do.
traps first then?
Too late. I already tried to unlock it.
You get guidance, by the way. Roll a d4.
And that is exactly why you have problems.
You stop complaining. You're the one that was like dead for a day.
That's true.
Yeah, Dan, I am just watching behind us.
Ooh, 23. Nice.
23.
Ooh,
I'm gonna step to the side.
there it goes.
Right on the spikes.
I'm stepping between them.
Mhm.
All right, Kyleborn, you go ahead.
Okay.
After you.
So Kyle Vorn steps into the door frame.
You mean?
Or sorry, not Kyle Vorn.
Shardak.
Shardak. Yes,
Ooh.
yes. He's gonna step into the door frame here.
When I'm just keeping you on, like.
Can I just kind of peek around the corner here?
Yep.
Ooh, looks like a door.
Oh, another door.
Go ahead
Another
and try
door. Yeah, go do that.
So he's gonna go peek through this door now. Peek being the key word.
Hey, give me a sec.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
it.
No,
Rocks fall.
it's one rock. Remember, with 20,000 tons or something.
20,000 ton rock falls right on Torcus. Comes out of nowhere. Just BAM!
No, we need it to be our most agile person who then fails the agility
Fails
or the
Yep,
the
advantage.
save.
with a what was it, 30-ton rock?
Yes.
something
look it up.
ridiculous.
Wait, who was that? Dennis that got smashed?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, and
Yep.
I think you're in my lantern right now. My genie lantern.
All right. You peek in. You see. Kind of a weird creature. Might be a gnoll. Not 100% sure.
So it's-
sitting at a table.
Oh, sitting at the
And-
table.
You can see lots of 3 gel cells.
Okay, so I'm gonna close the door quietly. Go find my little thief buddy and be like, I think you could assassinate this mother.
Wait, what's going on?
There's a creature sitting at a desk in there. Somebody could totally sneak up and off this guy. We just need somebody sneaky. You don't want me sneaking in there,
You sure?
but I'll be right behind you.
Either that or you should go lock the door at the southern side of the.
Kyleborn, I'll go with you. I'll be right behind you.
How about I just shoot an arrow at his head?
Cool.
That works too.
I mean, that works. It's the same idea.
Well, wait,
Lighting
is
doesn't
that
work for me
Magento?
again, Ben. We don't want to shoot him if it's Magento.
I can't see anything, Dennis.
Shoot him in the foot.
Oh, I'm the light source. Okay. You've got the light source
No.
on Torcus.
No, you just are able to see things.
Okay.
Why should be able to see? I mean, I have dark vision.
Well, is there a light source in there or not?
Let me see. Hold on here. Night vision's on. It's just not
I
long distance
certainly
for you.
wouldn't be able to.
I'm gonna roll for stealth since I'm going with Kyleborn in here.
How's that work for you, Kyle Born?
I love it.
Oh, look! It's our friend.
Guys, you want me to shoot this dude? You guys ready for combat?
Yeah,
Because
kill him.
No.
if I miss, he's coming at us.
That's fine.
Actually, Shardak, get in front of me. I'll shoot over your shoulder.
Okay. He doesn't even blink. He's like, sure.
Yeah, come block the door.
You want me to open the door and you sneak assassin shot?
Yeah, do
The
it.
door's already open.
Loudly.
Fire, fire.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
Level 2. Here we go.
Shardak,
Come on,
you're supposed to be in
unicorn
front.
dice. magic fucking unicorn.
Rainbow power.
What?
That hits.
Crit.
That's a
Did
crit.
you just crit?
Yeah, he crit.
That's just a crit.
Oh,
with unicorn
damn.
power.
Dude.
So 20 damage. Plus I get advantage on the next roll if I have to do it again.
That's awesome. Wait, did you only do sneak attack damage once? No, you did it twice. 3 and 3. Yeah. Because 8 plus.
You hit him, and his body bumps forward.
Nice.
And
Shut it! Why'd
lays,
you move? Get your ass back there!
He dead?
lays down on the table.
He dead? Was there blood
know.
or
I'm not going
wax?
Shardak, go in there.
Yeah, I'm going in there. Heck yeah. So nobody, after he fell dead on the table, nothing else happens? Nobody else
he's
like
not
comes to
dead.
the alarm?
He's leaning over the table. Get your weapon out.
Okay, my weapon is out, and I'm going in there then. Boop, boop, boop.
Listen, I'll be right behind you, and I will toss a knife at him from behind you.
So this chamber's been set up to resemble a jailhouse, with rows of bars running down the center of the room to create a 3-prison cell complete with waxwork prisoners. Directly across from you is a round wooden table and stool, where you see a bugbear jailer in a bloody leather jerkin, now hunched over on his table. But then, as Shardak steps into the room with Zat right behind him, I think that dictates roll for initiative.
Hey, I did say I
Select
tossed.
your character.
I did say I tossed my dagger at him as we were entering. Big money, big money, big money.
24. Ooh, yeah.
Dude, Kyle for me. Easy, buddy.
Carvone's ready to kill some stuff.
Oh, what the heck? I clicked my character too.
No, you're in there. I saw you. I thought. No. Nope, I didn't.
Oh. I clicked him.
Who's P?
We'll find out.
Okay.
The Prince of Egypt. Can I click it again, Dennis? Or?
Yeah, just roll it again. Or, yeah, to get yourself in there, and then we'll make it a whatever it was. Yeah, what did you roll initially?
24.
Which is insane. That's really good.
And I have advantage on my next attack.
Here,
You're also
restart
gonna need to
that.
fix. You're gonna need to fix lighting.
For who?
For me, I'm in the room and I can only see slivers of the room.
Fire, bitches!
That looks better.
There's a torch on the table.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and fire.
Oh,
My
right.
dice take forever to row. Okay. Fire 1.
Well, before you fire, did I get my dagger toss before we rolled initiative?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Short bow. Is that a hit?
Yeah?
Yep, it'll hit. 14 damage. I'll roll again to see if I can crit. Ugh. Come on, unicorns! Yeah, this roll's fine. Alright. So 14 damage.
Okay.
See,
He's got 2 arrows in his back as he's laying on the table now.
so that's 34 damage already to him.
Damn. The bugbear, though. Bugbears.
He's a toughie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Of course he's gonna be a toughie. 34 and he's not down.
Shardak, what are you doing?
The Jardak turn?
Yep.
Jardak. Now, the question is, has it been 10 minutes since our last battle?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so he is raging.
Okay.
That might be a premature rage.
Boop. and then he is smacking this mofo.
Is the mofo alive that you're smacking?
We don't think so anymore.
Oh, you don't think so?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
run your
asking
sword
you.
through him and like see if he moves.
But that would use an attack. I'll just attack I'll attack him, I guess.
Dude, that hits.
No.
Okay, and he'll use his savage attacker, so give him a second here. Let's see which one of those is bigger. Oh, they're the same.
Nice.
So he will take 12 points of slashing damage.
You're just gonna kind of
Okay.
leave your great axe in there and wiggle it and see if, like,
Yeah, see if he moves.
yeah.
Okay. Big old gaping wax wound on this creature.
All right, well that's Shardak's turn.
Colm.
Those doors are open.
I don't know that there's a whole lot that Colm can see. I think then I'm going to hold my action to just make sure that nothing is coming behind us, and I need for people to be able to move. So,
Okay.
I'm just going to wait.
Zat.
That is going to... He's going to step in so that he's out of people's way. Are there keys anywhere on the table for these doors for the prisoners?
I mean, you're 5 feet from the table. I mean, you can do a perception check to see if you can see keys on the table, or
Well, without a
table.
perception check, can I see any keys?
you don't see any keys.
Okay. Then he is going to hold his action to if a prisoner or if the bugbear moves, he's going to attack him. But as a free action, he's going to call out to this guy right here who looks rather familiar and say, "Is that you, Magento?"
All you get out of him is a help as that guy rushes to him. That guy rushes there.
So as soon as they move, I would have done my action. Okay.
And that guy
So
runs there.
as soon as they do, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on this guy here that's going after Magento.
Okay.
And I just call out, "You're one spark away from being modern art on the floor." And here's my Vicious Mockery for him. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 13.
Okay. He makes it.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna give Hiroshi Bardic Inspiration.
Sweet.
And I gave somebody Bardic Inspiration last time that didn't use it, so you guys would still have that.
Didn't we do a long rest recently?
We did a long rest,
then
but
we
I
fought
gave
the
Bardic.
spiders. Yeah.
Yeah, it was during the spiders that I gave the Bardic Inspiration.
All right. So
That's my turn.
you now get attacked. With the shiv. 2 quick stabs with the shiv. 13 with the first one.
Misses.
19 with the second one.
I cast Silvery, but no, I'm gonna save that. I'll take it.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
The other guy attacks Magento,
Son of
Oh.
a biscuit.
and you hear Magento gurgle as he gets stabbed.
Does
By
blood
a
come from
shiv.
him?
Yes.
Ooh.
I call out as a free action. Magento's under attack. I don't know if he's the real one, but we should probably help him out.
Okay.
Hiroshi, it is your turn.
Sure. Alright, I step up here and then here. And I'm gonna help my homie first. So we'll go with that lovely dagger. We're gonna...
That misses.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, of course it does. Bardic Inspiration only gives me a D6,
D6.
right?
That's not worth it. Don't waste it on that.
Definitely not worth it. So then I'll just punch him with my other
You
one.
probably. I bet you their AC's 12.
Yeah, but that's a risk.
That's a
That's
50-50 chance, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You hit
that,
with the punch.
I'm assuming it's
Bonk.
so 7. And then let's see. For my I'll just do a bonus action for Flurry of Blows. Holy shit. Apparently I probably just broke my hand. Awesome.
You missed, definitely.
The curse of some beer strikes again.
It's alive. I'm changing my dice. Apparently that works. I'm changing them.
Yeah. Unicorn. Go unicorn.
Yeah, it's
You
all about the
definitely
unicorn
missed on
die.
that one.
Do
Not
the
gonna
unicorn
lie.
dice.
Yeah.
They work pretty good.
Yeah.
What's it under? Marketplace?
Collections. Collections, my
Orcus,
dice.
it is
Anyway,
your
yeah,
turn.
that's it for me.
Or collections?
You're on mute, Win.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Dennis. As soon as Hiroshi has moved through the door, though, I will then take my action and go
Okay.
because I couldn't even get in before.
Where are collections, by the way? Under marketplace or what?
Under the collections is in the
Very top,
left.
next to game rolls.
Collections,
and
and then you'll have my dice.
In the
my
character
dice.
sheet?
Yeah.
Up above, right under
Oh, I
D&D
see it.
Beyond.
I see it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Collections, my dice. There we go.
Uni the unicorn.
Where are
Nice.
the unicorn dice? All right, everybody's getting
You
on
know
board
what?
with the unicorn dice.
I will join you on the unicorn dice.
Where are you? There they are. Uni the unicorn. All right.
I can't really do anything, Dan, because people are still in the way.
Correct.
But at least I'll be there.
So you got your movement.
Yeah, so you can put me down at like 6 now or something.
Okay.
My turn.
It is Torcus's turn.
All right, Torcus will step up, and I'm actually going to try and flambe the guy over next to Magento with a surprise, sorceress burst. Okay, the unicorn
missing.
dice are not for me.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you should keep your dice.
Yeah,
I mean,
They're working well for you.
I could be a really big jerk and say, hey, since Zad is in front of you and that was a critical miss, you
no,
could
no, you don't need to do that.
or Hiroshi.
But it
missed.
bounces harmlessly off the cage. There you go. Yeah,
You definitely miss.
yeah, I definitely miss. Okay, yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Calvorn, back to you.
All right. Looks like the only fool I can see is like this dude right here.
And the bugbear.
Oh, is he moving or is he dead?
No, you dead.
I don't know. I don't know if he's dead. He's still in the initiative order.
Pretty dead.
All right. I'm gonna do the guys in handcuffs.
Okay.
So rolling.
What?
12.
A hit.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
Do you deal sneak
9
attack?
damage. Yeah,
No.
I got 1 point sneak attack. Or no.
I don't think you do sneak attack because no one's engaged
Okay.
with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then just 8 points.
Unless he has advantage on his attack. Does he have advantage
No.
on his attack?
I have advantage next round.
Okay.
All right, 8 points then.
Okay.
That's all she wrote.
All right. Shardak.
All right, so Shardak is going to move. Boop, boop,
Shardak.
boop.
Go save him.
That's what he's going for. When he gets up to this guy, though, he's got to attack this dude. Hold on. Let me think about something for just a half second. Where's my draw tool? There we go. Are these bars like something that something could shoot through, like a lightning bolt?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a jail cell.
Prison bars.
Oh, cool. So actually, Shardak ran directly over the top of the bugbear, jumps up on this table here, and shoots his breath weapon aimed through both of these homies.
Oh, dang.
Is it a line or a
Nice.
cone?
It can be either a line or a cone.
Distance?
Cone it up.
15-foot cone or a 30-foot line. So I'm using
you're
a
gonna have to
30-foot
do that.
line that's 5 feet wide.
Nice.
They need to make a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Oh wow, it's an auto hit?
No, DC 13.
Huh.
So it's not a roll to hit. It's a save on their side.
Save on their side.
Give me 1 second. How much damage did they take?
4 points.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Did they, I guess I don't know if they made their saves or not. And, let's see. How much faith did I use? I used, 5, 10, 15. Then, Shardak is going to attempt to jump over homie to the far side here.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Can I do athletics?
Yeah, why not?
Cool, because that gives me advantage, so we like that. Oh, and he rolls 2 7s.
Still came
So
with
12.
a 12, so you make the leap over him and land on the other side adroitly.
Nice.
Right in front of the door that any of us need to go through.
It's fine, we can move through.
Yeah, you can move through.
It's
Diagonally
there's
past me.
It's not extra movement.
There. But what my goal is here is I was hoping to draw both dudes
Mhm.
to attack me.
Yeah.
Holm, it is your turn now.
How beat up are these two guys? Is this guy moving, Dan? The
Hey.
bugbear?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, that bugbear did.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna go beat the dog shit out of this guy.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have paraphrased that. I will attempt to beat the dog shit.
Yep. That is some
That should-
dog shit beating numbers.
Does that do dog shittery, Dennis?
That hits.
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic. Nothing like a 1, boys and girls.
Bonk him with your
Alright.
shield. Nice.
Yeah, then I'm gonna turn around and just uppercut him Mike Tyson style.
Okay. That hits.
Yeah, it's just static damage, so 5.
All right, Zat, your turn.
Zat is going to step over to the side here. And he's still going to attack this guy.
Okay.
And this time he's going to use Mind Sliver.
Okay.
Still DC 13, but it's an intelligence save instead.
Ooh.
So does he make it?
Yep, he does.
Of course he does.
Any,
Right, then
Nothing?
no damage. Nope, that's it.
You would think a prisoner wasn't very bright.
Well, he saved on wisdom and he saved on intelligence as a wax being.
He's a savant.
He is somehow the greatest savant of all time, while not even being alive.
All right, the guy stabs it. Magento again.
Sorry, buddy.
Hitting once. Magento's now fallen down as he's
Oh, no.
bleeding from 2 wounds.
Ooh.
This other guy stabs at Zat, since Zat's back's kind of to him. First attack, I know, misses. And the second attack,
I've got all our
Crit.
ace. Oh, shit.
Crits,
Yep.
silvery barbs.
There you go.
That's why
Yeah.
we hold on to that.
Yep.
18
It's
hits.
a hit.
18 still hits.
By the way, Dan, if you click on all the
not a crit,
portraits, I've
though.
got RACs in the blue circle. Just
Yeah.
FYI, if you ever. Yeah.
You take
Ah.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. I give advantage to.
Shardak.
I'm gonna give advantage to
Oh, yeah. good
Hiroshi.
Sweet.
call. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then the other one. They're going to stab at the guy that shot him with lightning and whose back
Smart.
is to him.
Good. Good.
First one misses. The second one hit with the 19.
Did you use the attack that gives them advantage? Nick?
What's that?
Did you do your reckless attack?
No, he
I
didn't
did
do
not.
reckless.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's right. You
He used
just grabbed
savage
weapon.
attacker. Yeah.
Savage attacker.
Gotcha.
So you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Heft.
Okay.
So is that 2 or 3? I always
2.
forget.
2.
Nice.
All right. And with that said, the bugbear then reaches down
Oh,
and
no.
grabs a shield and a
Aw.
morning star, and he stands up and he turns and he swings at Cole. Misses.
Well, he doesn't miss, Dennis, but due to the magnificence of dwarven armor,
Yes.
it does no damage.
And shield.
No, he absolutely misses.
Oh, that kind of miss.
Sucker. Guess whose ass is getting blasted next round?
Now it's Hiroshi's turn.
Sweet. Here we go. Okay.
Amazing what happens when you pick on a statue that was wax.
Here we go.
That hit.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then the fire is 2d6. 6,
or
right?
4.
What's
Ten.
I
that?
think it was the
He's
fire
got the
was
he's
2d6.
got the fire shank.
Yes, it was 2d4.
2d4, sweet. So 4. So 4 piercing, 4
Fire.
fire. And then
Okay.
he is getting punched.
Nope.
Good lord.
And that misses.
Did you roll a
Uni!
1 again?
Yes, because Uni hates me.
I think if you roll 3 1s in one combat, you might break your hand. I'm not 100% sure. I'll
I
figure it
think
out.
that's probably true, but I'm gonna
Too bad advantage wasn't on that second one.
Either that or
Yeah.
you're girl slapping, one of the two. I don't know.
do either way. It's
You hit
embarrassing.
like a girl.
All right.
I'll end it there.
Torcus.
I'll move
Yes.
right here to see if I can draw
There you
some of the bugbear's fire. Just to
It is
help
your
the
turn.
team.
All right, Torcus is still trying to hit this guy because that guy is murdering Magento, and that's not good.
Yep.
Sorcerer's Burst.
Okay.
Oh,
That
23.
hits.
6 damage. Fire. Done.
Okay.
So you guys need to learn how to go like that, you know.
Right.
Calvorn.
Did he make his save?
Short
Did he not
bow.
melt?
Did not melt.
Shave
Okay,
Magento.
so short bow. 13 to the bugbear.
That misses.
It's because he's got a shield now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who did I give
That's it.
Bardic Inspiration to last time?
Hiroshi.
Me.
Well, I gave it to him this time, but last session it was somebody different.
Oh, I don't know.
No idea. I have to go back.
I think it was Colm. No, it wasn't Colm. I think it might have been Shardak.
Okay, we'll say it's Shardak then.
All right. Shardak, you got a D6 up your.
Yep, that I can
Mhm.
use for saves or hits, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good to
Anything
know.
else, Calvorn?
You want to step in,
No,
Calvorn,
that's it.
so you can see others? Okay.
No, he's smart.
I'm good right there.
Okay. The bugbear swings at Colm again.
Neat.
Holmes got this. He's gonna knock him out.
Get him.
That hits with the 24,
Ooh.
Yep.
doing
37. No.
17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Shit.
Nigga, what?
Whoa. Bigger?
Bigga. He said bigga what?
17, Dennis?
Yep.
That would have killed me.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
2d8
not a
plus
critical.
3 damage. 2d8 plus 3 damage, and I rolled 2 7s.
How big is his Morning Star?
It's a nice morning star.
Is he at least bloodied?
Bigger.
Can we tell?
He's wax.
Okay.
He took 2 arrows to the back. I mean, I gave him 24 damage.
Yeah.
No, 34 damage.
Yeah.
Are those
I
ones
told you
healed?
guys we needed to take care of him.
Yeah.
Shardak.
Yeah, he's gonna do some killing. Shardak will move up and take the attack of opportunity, so go ahead and do that.
And it's not the morning star, it's his fact that he's a brute and he gets an extra die of damage when he hits with it.
Yeah, those bugbears are evil.
So you slide in to attack that guy?
Yep.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
That
23.
hits.
Savage attacker yet again.
That
Oh
misses.
yeah. Oh yeah. So 17 points of damage.
Okay. That hits well.
Mm. Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
that's it. Yeah, 17.
Is he up still?
Yeah, he's still up, but he's not doing well.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna kind of like take one more step in
Okay.
close to my homie here. Bonus action to stabilize, or is it a full action? It's full action, huh?
So help is an action.
That's what I
But
thought.
help. I don't think helps what he's trying
He's,
to do.
he's
trying to
not
stabilize
dying.
him.
He's just bleeding heavily right now.
So
Oh,
you-
okay, cool.
Yeah.
He just went down like a bitch.
Correct.
Okay.
Because he's just an artiste. Colm.
Well, now I'm very angry. I'm gonna smack him, I guess.
The bugbear.
Good idea.
Yeah, Den, the thing that actually hurts me and not the weirdo prisoner thing.
Nice.
That's also
It's
known as
crit.
that's your bitch fuck ass, because that's a crit.
Woo!
So 15.
You rock him. He rocks
Is that
back.
for the bugbear?
Hit
Mhm.
of the shield.
Hey, Cole, that one doesn't have its whatchamacallit, reaction. If you want, you can move back up towards me and I can heal you.
Yeah, no, he doesn't hear any words that were just said
Okay.
and is very, very, very angry.
Okay.
So Dennis, because
Yep.
that has sap, he'll have disadvantage on his next roll.
Nice.
And then yeah, I just try to. I'm gonna action surge,
Nice.
and I'm gonna smack him again if possible.
That misses.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to punch him.
Do you
no, I'm
before? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you have second wind?
No, I'm gonna punch him
Okay.
That
for
hits.
5 more.
Nice.
Okay.
He just starts screaming like bloody eat dicks murder, and he's not backing up. He's just going whoop crazy.
Zat, it is to you.
So the one who's hit me, I turn to him now that Shardak's in the other room. I say,
Yep.
Careful now. Another harsh word, and you'll puddle faster than a candle at a bonfire. Vicious mockery. DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
How much damage does he take? 3?
3, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay.
You like that?
Yes.
And you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So, disadvantage on the attacks on you, Zat. That misses. They both missed. Both of his attacks missed you.
Woohoo!
Nice.
We
Good
love
move.
disadvantage.
Yes, we do.
Well,
Then
what if
the guy's gonna stab at Magento again. Missing with the first one, missing with the second one. Consider Shardak got in the way of the both
Mhm.
shiv attacks.
Shardak's
Now
about
Colm's
to
gonna
really
get
wreck
shivved
him.
by the other guy. First one misses. Second one hits,
Ouchie.
and Colm takes 4 points of piercing damage.
So what did you take before? 17?
17.
Yeah.
And then
So he's at
minus
21
4.
points of damage.
So it should
he's
be
got
down to
3. Yeah.
Yeesh.
Hiroshi.
All right. Well,
Hiroshi, don't worry about me. Take out the bugbear.
yeah, that's where I was leaning. Okay. Going for the bugbear. 19?
That hits.
Sweet.
And then
So
the fire.
4 and...
Nice.
Wow.
8.
8
So
fire
12.
damage, so 12.
Yes. You dropped
That's
it.
a hell of a roll.
Good job.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Okay, and then I will try to turn around and smack this guy again next to me, so...
Okay.
There goes that.
That
16.
hits.
Sweet.
He's gonna
6.
slap him.
6 from the punch.
So you see
Giving him a little
Hiroshi just
imp smack.
stab out with the dagger and stop and just back fist with his other fist to the other guy. As the bugbear goes down
Mm-hmm.
and this guy gets smacked and rocks back a little bit.
Sweet.
Torcus, it is your turn.
Torcus is going to move up and cast Cure Wounds on his good buddy Cole.
Smart. Good move.
Features and traits. We're going to go Cure Wounds. Click. There we go. And 2d8. There we go. What is it? Is it 2d8 plus something? Hold on. Plus my spellcasting ability, so plus 3. So that's
So he's got 11.
yeah.
11.
Yeah.
I'll add it on this guy.
I got it to him. He's back up to 14.
That's a good move.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Calborn.
Calvorn.
Cool. Come in.
Shoot the one going after Magento.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna aim at the guy next to Magento.
Go for it.
Unicorn powers, unite!
Hold on. Time out.
Oh, time out.
You're
Good.
shooting a bow between
No, he's not.
jail cells and a slightly open door.
That's for what I just rolled.
You
I'm
missed.
guessing yeah.
Mhm.
I was debating about making it a
Like partial
Cover.
coverage.
disadvantage,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, it's just a
But
+2 to his AC.
So you miss.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Okay. That's it. That's all I got.
Torcus healed Malcolm for 11 points of damage.
11
Shardak,
hit
it is
points.
Your turn.
Shardak is going to hit this fool again with his great axe.
slice him.
Okay.
Slice and dice.
And he's going to be using his
Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration on top of that. Yep.
Okay, a d6. Haha!
13. Nice.
And then using his Savage Attack. Because he loves that. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. 14 points.
And that goes down.
Nice.
And then he's going to use his movement to get right back up here.
Okay.
Cold.
Boom.
Get some.
I just smashed the homie in front of me with anger.
Okay. He's still yelling and just pounding the guy with the shield. You got him dropped to his knee, and he's trying to push himself back up.
Yeah, I just tried. I'm just screaming and flailing.
That one misses.
Like Dennis, imagine if you had the kid from Christmas Story where he goes nuts on Scott Farkas.
Yes.
Completely unintelligible gibberish.
Merson.
There's spittle. There's like blood in his beard. He's just like completely lost his mind.
Yep.
It makes
Zat,
Shardak proud.
you.
Zat is going to use Vicious Mockery again on the guy who's attacking him.
Okay.
Do you always smell like a dying candle, or is that just your natural musk? And I thought I'd already hit roll, but apparently it didn't roll. There you go. DC 13.
He passed. He saves.
Okay. That's it.
All right. This time, since Hiroshi smacked him like a bitch, he goes after Hiroshi.
Yep. Makes sense.
Misses with the first one and hits with the second one. And Hiroshi takes a whopping 3 points of piercing damage from him.
Ouchies.
And Farkas decides to fight back while he's on his knee to Colm, missing with the first one and hitting with the second, doing 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, you're alive because of me. I healed you. You're not dead.
And it is Hiroshi's turn.
All right. Hey, how did I get? I didn't mean to move myself. I was supposed to. That was an accident. Anyway, so we're going. Yeah, we'll just go stab and punch.
Okay.
Sweet.
Stab hits.
6 plus 3, so 9.
Nice.
He goes
That's
down.
one.
Okay.
Get the other one.
And yeah, 5, 10. Let's punch this fool.
It
Take it.
hits. He goes down.
Nice. I have something I want to do on my turn. Torcus,
Oh.
since he technically goes next, runs in and casts Cure Wounds on Magento.
Okay.
Smart. Or do you want to just pour some
4.
water on him and see if he's a wax?
He's laying there, barely able to breathe.
He
Blood
is
burbling
gonna
out of his
get
lungs.
Just waterboarding him real quick.
13
Waterboarding.
health
Here you go, buddy.
back. Are you okay? Magento, it's me, Torcus.
Thank you, Torcus. I
I
feel
forget,
much
do
better.
we know each other? Do we know each other
You do.
from before?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Oh, you do.
Yep. These are my companions. We're here to rescue you. We should leave. There's an evil Medusa wax thingy down through that other door. We can talk on the way out. Hurry, let's go.
Yes, I know. That's Zan Miriam.
Okay. And
As cruel as she was in life, she's the one that's leading my creations right now.
How did you get your creations to come to life?
Let's have this conversation in the other room. And I'm gonna grab Magento by the wrist and start leading him north.
Okay.
Does he resist, or is he like, okay, I'm coming?
He's going with you.
All right, cool. So,
It's because y'all are
Magento.
friends.
yeah.
Magento, how did you get your creatures to come to life?
Come on, let's get out of the room first, and then we'll talk.
Yeah,
What
Dennis,
if I
I'm
don't
gonna
want?
search the bugbear thingy before we all bail.
He has
Maybe
a
I
shield
take
and a
his
morning star.
with me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like a real one?
It's a real morning star.
Wow.
But yeah, then we get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
All right. You guys going upstairs?
Yeah. If he'll walk with us, yep. We're going all the way up.
Give me a sec.
Getting the.
Who else still needs? We can do.
I'm still talking to Magento as we walk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Magento, how did they come to life?
Give me a sec.
We need to shut and lock this door, too.
And we're leaving as a group, not as a staggered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. All right. So, I didn't know they'd come to life. It was an anomaly that started some time ago, though. I've had my suspicions for a while. It's the wax. It's a special kind, something I used for my more elaborate pieces, and those are the ones that became real.
Where'd you get it from?
It was a supplier of mine. It was imported for me from a distant rainforest.
What was the name?
No one else uses it. I write to him once, and I'll write to him at once and make sure he doesn't procure any more. Oh, but I have more already. It's stored in a warehouse called Depot Emporio. You don't think it could have become active too, do you?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, if
Where's
you've done
the
nothing
Emporium
to activate
located?
it, then yes.
Where's the Emporium located?
It's down the street.
Uh-oh. I kind of look at the other guys like,
Our job was to get in and get Magento and figure out what's going on.
well, we figured out what's going on. We should take Magento back to, what's the dude's name? The noble that I know?
I agree. Let's go report.
Alhazir or something like that.
Alakazam.
Alakazam.
Alice.
Outside.
Abracadabra?
Elsa, what?
Elsa here.
Laziri. Outside Laziri.
Elsa, Vel Avine Noble. Yeah, he's from Vel Avine, which is where we are. Yeah?
No,
All right.
that's where we were.
You're not there. You're in a small town.
We're in a small
outside of it.
village of
We're not
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
I took notes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how long is it going to take us to get back? 3 days or something, right?
Couple of days.
Yeah. Listen, Magento, is there any way of making sure that those wax creatures that are in the basement stay in the basement?
We could burn the whole house down.
That's not a bad idea.
Dennis, he's not even kidding. He's like, that's the greatest thing that's ever come to his mind in the last 30 seconds. Think about it. Light everything on fire. Melts all the wax.
Will it make it to the basement, though?
They'd be trapped with a bunch of burning stuff. What are they going to do? Dig out?
Yeah, true. We could just
Now
bury
that
them.
I've escaped and I know what I'm dealing with, they're going to have to be destroyed. And,
Okay, well,
I-
I'm sure you'll find some high-level adventurers to take care of those three.
but you
Yeah.
you need to get to the. My suggestion is you get to the depot. That wax needs to be secured before it makes any more of a nuisance of itself.
We weren't paid to do that task. We were tasked with bringing you back.
Magento, we appreciate you saying that there's trouble there, but my good friend here makes a fantastic point. Our job, the whole purpose that we are here for, was to find you and find out what is happening with these statues, because your statues came to life in the middle of a masquerade and killed many nobles.
Much death, much death.
Yes. You have some answering to do as to what happened. So you're going to come with us, and we're going to take you back to Velaven to figure out what's going on. We can send other people to take care of the wax. I don't think it is our duty to take care of that, and we can't risk you dying, or us dying, or we don't make any money.
Well, I mean, I'll pay you. I mean, I can give you gold pieces. I can make statues of yourselves. I could give you free entries to my waxworks for life.
Wait.
What? We're gonna burn this bitch down right now.
So, Are these statues going to be made of the same wax that just came to
No,
life?
there will be real wax, not this wax. This wax needs to be controlled. That's why I need you guys to get to the depot.
Now,
If
Cole,
it gets out,
I remember you making a request for many hot halfling wax women that could come to life.
Yeah. And there's a snake-headed thing that is down in the
not
basement.
here. Not here. As
No, in
payment
the basement here.
I know, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to let it be. We're leaving here.
No. We should burn this place down. The whole house. Think about it. It's brilliant. It's the best idea I've had since the last idea. This idea is brilliant. Listen, burn the whole place down. No one gets out.
But there's
Whatever.
another building, is what he's saying.
I think we'd be charged with arson if he doesn't want us to.
By who?
Wait.
By who? Hey,
Magento,
Magento, you want to
let's
let
get
the
gold
Medusa
first.
thingy get out and turn everybody to stone, or let the Minotaur thing kill more people, or let more of your animals kill more nobles? Look, Magento at this point is, he's going to get killed. The people in town will string him up. He's a criminal.
Wait.
Right?
He mentioned gold. Where is the gold?
He did mention gold.
Plus, I don't see any gold. I think that without gold, I want to start fires.
We did
I wanna
search
start
the
the fire.
entire house top to bottom.
Yeah, so
didn't
Dennis,
see
I
any.
literally, and I have oil flasks in my inventory. I pull out an oil flask and start looking around and figuring out where I'm going to light the drapes, the place on fire.
don't burn my place down. We need to deal with them, but this is my place. It's my business.
I can't hear you. No gold. I can't hear you.
You know, look, the skinny thing is an elf, and the only thing the elves listen to is gold and control and magical evil.
I can't
Burn my place down. I have nothing to go get my money from or use to get money. I have
can't
to
hear
wait
you.
till the morning to get to the money lender to get it for you.
Money lender, why need to be lended? Where's your money now in your hand? Because right now you're worth money to us. We take you back, we're going to get paid. If we want to get more paid, we need to see money now. We're not waiting till tomorrow. Because listen, your crazy house has killed me and stabbed me. This dude right here got stabbed with a spoon. This other
Yes!
dude was lifting up the skirt of another Magento.
No,
It's crazy.
that was
No.
Oh, that wasn't you, Kyleborn. That was Torcus.
I didn't hear it.
By the way,
You said-
Magento, did you make a statue of yourself?
No, I did not. That was Zenarum. She is responsible for
Which
the
one's-
bulk.
Which one's Zenarum?
Creature.
Who is Zenarum? Is that the Medusa?
She's the
She's the
Medusa.
Medusa.
Ooh,
Yeah.
she can make
You know,
wax.
the one who we would trap if we burned this house down.
Wait. I got a question. Magento, how does she know what your penis looked like? Because she did make one.
That's a question.
I don't know.
Who made her?
I made her.
My question first.
He said, I don't know.
Yeah, look, this skinny thing, he doesn't ever say anything that make any sense. Everything he says is stupid, but everything he just said for the last 20, 30 seconds, truth from the gods. Truth from the gods.
So, you made the Medusa, and then the Medusa made these other creatures that came to life?
Correct.
What, did she, like, trap you in the basement?
That's convenient.
Did
Yes, in fact,
Hey, Dennis, are we outside? Where are we at?
yeah.
Alright.
No, you guys are all
Probably
now.
up in his foyer, Dennis. If I had to
Yeah.
bet.
I was gonna say we're probably in his foyer. No, not upstairs.
No,
No.
not upstairs.
Nope.
Hey,
There
let's
we
go.
go.
Oh no, wait, hold on. We do need to find out about this king. Why the king peed himself?
No, listen, ignore the king.
Yeah. On the way through,
You know
He's
why
gonna
the
see
king
all his
cried?
statues.
Because he
disarray.
cried over all the wasted
Alborn
time
and who else was obsessed with it that night?
Hiroshi.
Zat? Oh, it was Hiroshi. Yeah, Calvorn and Hiroshi are going to stop and ask about that statue. That has
Because he
to
was
happen.
copping fields.
Wait,
No,
why is
no
my
field.
princess down here?
We talked
Well,
to
I'm
Because
my.
looking down. She looked lonely.
Because the king peed himself. Look at the floor.
Yeah, why is it all wet?
Why he peed?
Chances are, Zenmarian was concerned of him coming alive.
And
So water keeps them from coming alive?
Ice cold.
so we can just
Water.
throw ice water on Zamira.
We don't need to burn it
kill her
down.
instantly?
All we have to do is put water in the basement
Wait,
and
that water's
drown
room
them out.
Oh,
temperature.
we could flood the basement.
Yes.
Would have to be ice cold though.
Do you have a spell for that?
No.
I don't.
Hold on. Does Sorcerer's
Somebody
Curse
go-
do?
So all we need
Ooh, I
is
can do
ice cold
cold.
water.
I can do cold damage.
You gotta keep in mind, the princess is downstairs, the tiger is moved, the dragon's all jacked up. Remember, we moved the tiger's moved too.
Did you?
I mean, we
did
fucked
you,
his whole house up.
Did you
Remember,
carve the dragon?
I just threw the tiger to the side. I didn't set it back.
On the ground.
He didn't put it back. He just grabbed it and tossed it to the side as you guys went downstairs.
He came upstairs. He's like, "What the hell?" And then, where's the king's shoes at? It's in my bag.
Who was wearing the shoes? I thought
No,
one
I
of
think
you
it
was
was
wearing
One
them.
point in time.
They're in my
Cowboy
bag.
month. So
I took 'em.
Magento, did you carve the king? Did you carve the dragon?
Yes.
Did you carve the heroes?
Yes.
Because some of them have come to life.
And the
And
answer
So it's
Magento,
not
why
just-
doesn't the
But
king
the
have any
heroes
shoes?
were good, by the way. So maybe that depends on what you make. You should make us a giant good dragon to come help fight whatever your rest of your wax has turned
You
into.
don't need
should
to
make
make a
John
brass
Wilkes Booth.
dragon. You should make
Yeah.
a brass dragon to fight the Medusa.
giant John Wilkes Booth.
You mean
A giant stone John
you
Wilkes
mean like my bronze dragon that's in that room over there?
I tried to
Was.
eat me, so
we
we want a
kicked the
good
hell
one.
out of it.
What's a
Also-
what's a creature that's always good?
Listen, you need something that can do ice damage and just have it go and fight the monsters down
Yeah,
there.
and also, why doesn't your king have any shoes on?
I don't know. I don't know why they took his shoes.
Ho, 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 ho! What if we painted the brass dragon silver?
Wait, what's the good? Is it silver? Is that the good dragon?
I'm
that does
pretty sure
Uh,
it's silver. He does frosty breaths.
I mean, if you guys want me to carve something, I need wax. And if you want it to be alive, I need the wax from the depot.
And I'm just saying, she's gonna walk out of here with her minotaur and her army, and we're gonna have problems. We should just burn the house down.
Didn't you hear? We want cold water.
Fire.
Listen,
Well, you go downstairs and go arcade those statues, and we'll be out of here.
I close these doors and I lock them with the keys, and I say, I want to test this theory.
Okay, what's
And
in
I
my
hate
bag?
to do
What do I
this
got?
to a nice hero, but let's get some ice water, and we're gonna dump it on the hero.
No, throw it on
in
the
the Hall of-
dragon or on the
dragon's
tiger or
dead.
something.
I don't want to bring the dragon back to life. Like
Yeah,
that's
I
not what I'm
melted
trying to
that
do
thing.
here. Yeah.
Keep it-
Ooh, the wax dragon.
yeah, let's not bring that back to life. I had a bad experience.
I want to come
Yeah.
here with the ice water. Then I'm gonna
Okay.
get some ice water in the house, and
How
I'm
are you
gonna
gonna
come
get
here.
ice water?
How are you gonna get ice?
I can Sorcerer's
Okay.
Burst it with cold damage.
You got a frigid air upstairs?
Kind of like
We're-
ice.
I'll go up to the bathroom. I'll grab a bucket. I'll fill it full of water. We're gonna sorcerer's burst it until it's icy cold.
Okay.
Does
Yeah,
Magento
can't you
have
press the
plumbing?
vegetation or something?
And I'm gonna come
Just the
in this
vegetation do
room
that.
I don't.
with my mage hand with the bucket and say, "Sir Hero, thank you for all of your help." And I'm gonna dump the ice water on him.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. Let's see here. That is.
Dennis, while he's doing all this, me and Elfie Boy are probably looking at places to start said fire.
That's what I was doing. I just zoomed out of the castle to see.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like I'm like wandering around. Like, remember there were like the curtains up front, Dave, that were like in that foyer thing. I was like, all the tarps and crap in
So,
the storage room back
in the
over
storage
here.
room, there's like tons of
Yeah, we just make a big pile of them and
Especially
presto
because
zappo.
that storage room attacked me and I got hurt. Anything that hurt me, I'm burning.
Burn.
the
So
other.
Like,
Dennis-
Dennis, you might as well have told Colm this place is full of spiders.
The other place is like the wax workshop here.
Dennis, when I put ice cold water on this hero, what happens?
He is wet.
Is he still moving?
Yes.
Okay.
He has a look of frustration upon you.
Sorry. Listen, I was told that ice cold water may have an effect on you, and I had to test it. But, Sir Hero, I know that you are famous for taking out Medusa. That Medusa is alive as a wax creature in this building. Do you think you could repeat what you did before?
And help us.
Just shakes his head, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say follow me and walk towards this door,
Okay.
unlock it, and send him down to the basement and tell him exactly where the Medusa is.
You actually heads on down. He goes right down.
Cool. All right.
Are there
That
other
takes care of
heroes
that.
that we could send down too?
What's that?
Yeah, I'm
Are
gonna.
there other heroes we could send down too?
All the other ones are gone.
What?
All the other ones don't move.
Yep. All the other ones aren't moving.
Okay.
All right, well, now we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one max die.
Yep.
Against 3 wax
Got it.
die.
He's got it.
He's fine. He'll be fine.
Lock the doors behind him, too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're locked. Magento, your
And then
information.
swallow the key in front of Magento.
Your information is faulty. Ice water does not take them and make them not alive anymore.
It does.
Why didn't it affect that guy then?
Because he is good.
So ice water only works on the bads?
When I say good, he is stronger, powerful. That's why.
Oh, he resisted.
Hey, why don't you convince all the waxy heroes to then go down and kill all the waxy bad guys?
That's a great idea.
Or
I'm telling you, I got just there's in my mind.
It's almost like I already did that.
that you did. Saz will probably defeat them on his own.
Excellent.
That's a lot of faith in that wax guy. So how many of your wax creatures did you see alive before they captured you and took you downstairs?
Not a lot.
Did you
She
actually
was-
receive... Go ahead.
She was the first.
So how do you know he's powerful enough to take her out?
Yeah.
Because it is Saz.
Because it is Saz. That's a lot of faith. A lot of faith you have. All right, another question for you. Did you actually get the order for Al-Haziri's party and create those creatures, or were those all done by the Medusa?
I received the order.
Man,
I started to make.
what is Josh doing? Do I need to? Do I need to like? Do I need to put the elf over him? Like, hold no.
That was awesome.
Why didn't we screen grab that? Oh,
happened?
it's recorded.
It's recorded,
Okay,
dude.
we
This is on. This will be on YouTube.
Okay.
We're gonna make that a
Okay,
meme.
memorize. Write down where the time is so we can grab that.
All right. Well,
It was 10:30, so
no. It's
All right.
hold
How
on,
long are we in this?
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Holy
It's
crap!
It's
Shy
an
hours.
hour and 30 and like 30 seconds. And
Yeah.
yeah, I have the
All right.
timer right here.
I could see him doing that if he had like a grandbaby, and that was what he was
Yes.
looking
Yeah,
at.
maybe that
That's
was.
probably what he
I
was
mean, he
doing.
was on.
And he doesn't have a grandchild.
It's true.
McKay's the oldest.
Maybe a niece, nephew.
Well,
Anyway.
first off, do not try to figure out what's going on in Wynn's head. Come on now.
Back to the game.
Yes.
All right, Magento, if you're confident that he's going to take care of them, maybe we don't need to burn this place down, but we are going to lock all of the doors on our way
Yes.
out. And then we are taking you back to Velaven.
Okay. But the depot needs to be dealt with.
Well, is there anybody else you can send to the depot?
I have nobody else.
Do you have any
Is there like a town
special
guard?
magical?
How big's this
Do you have
town?
magical
How big's
items?
the town? How big's
What'd
the
you
town?
say, Scott?
Go ahead and answer.
I mean, it's
his.
a decent sized town.
Don't they have a guard?
Well, I'm not gonna go tell them that, hey, go to this museum and deal with this stuff that is there.
Well, we will.
We not.
Hey, Win, everything okay?
Yes.
We
All right.
saw some interesting movement in the background, and we're
Yes. Yes.
yeah. Well,
It was my cute daughter.
oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
She had me on FaceTime with her friends, so I had to
Embarrass her. Nice.
embarrass the crap out of her.
Hell
It's
yeah.
good for her.
Okay.
That's what dads are supposed to do to their daughters. Well played.
Or-
Well played, sir.
He's like, Dad, how are you? And I was like,
So, Dan,
We got that on video, by the way. It's
If-
going on the internet.
if that guy is going to take
Send
care
it
of
to
him,
the.
and you want us to take care of the depot, we're not very inclined to go and do that. So my question to you is, you would have to give us something that makes sense to us. Whether that be a lot of gold, and we need a promise of said gold, and we need to see it. Magical items, or anything that could help us to potentially fight these creatures that you've created. Or we could go to the depot. It's not your residence, and we could burn the depot down before we even go in it.
All I'm just saying is I'm willing to go to Velaven and meet with Azir outside, but I'm just giving you forewarning that if the wax isn't dealt with at the depot, then there are others that will take advantage of it.
Okay. So
Right.
Why do we care?
We're getting paid for it now.
if he's paying us for it,
Right.
then I say we go to the depot
How much?
and we light that place on fire.
Arson.
Or
Okay.
we could,
Shardak's down because it's just helping. So
We
he
could
Are there
doesn't
any
send-
care.
laws against like arson in this town? Or is
probably.
this like the Wild West?
This is not the Wild West.
I'm pretty sure there's law and order here.
Like, would we know that? Like, will we be put on some kind of list and hunted as criminals?
Most likely. Would you
mean-
have it any other way?
Is you guys are sitting there talking about it, Magento goes, wait, did you meet just a generic human fellow throughout my waxworks?
That looked like you?
No, not one that looked like me.
Probably.
I don't think
Just a
so.
typical male dressed like a businessman or a trader.
Traitor or a trader?
Trader.
No. Did we, Dan? I don't think we did.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't remember. I don't remember meeting
That's her agent has left already.
them. Uh-oh.
That's.
Yeah, we should take off after this bee snatch.
Who is this that has taken off?
One of Medusa's agents. Whatever her
I think
name
we
is.
just make a bunch of Molotov cocktails and just launch through the windows of that place. Don't even go
Well,
in.
and we might be able to enlist the local law enforcement to do it for us.
True, we could do that.
Then it's sanctioned.
Here's what we're going to do. Magento, I know you don't want to do this because you have a reputation, and as a fellow artist, there is pride in that, and you don't want your creatures or creations to be destroyed. But we are going to take you, and we're going to round up the local authorities, and we're going to go down to the depot so that they can see that this is not us just casting fire on a building and being arsonist, but that we are protecting them. You're going to come with us. We're going to gather them. We will go down to the depot. You're going to pay us a lot of gold to make sure that the wax is not being used in a way that it shouldn't be.
I will do what I can.
How much
Seems
gold
like
is
we've
that?
got a plan.
I need to go to my moneylender.
Yeah, you don't know how much gold your money lender can lend you?
Nope, I've got to put my waxworks up against it to get my funds.
Are we talking 50 gold? Are we talking
Oh, it'd be
500
much more
gold?
than 50 gold. I mean, you've seen my impressive state.
500,000 gold.
I like those kind of numbers. Those are the kind of numbers that I need.
Yeah, you're not getting 500,000 gold.
Come on,
Right.
man.
400,000
That
gold.
up in the night.
Well, you've been listening to the elf. This does not surprise any of us that the elf is up in the night. While Colm sometimes spouts things that are not super intelligible, he is right that Kyle Vorn also is not always saying the wisest things. Anywho, let's go. We're going to go get the guard. On the way, we'll talk to your moneylender so we know if this is worth any of our time. And once we send the guard there, if it's not worth our time, we're taking you to Velaven with us.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Dennis.
go.
Dennis,
Yep.
as a side note, remember I took some of his clothing upstairs. I'm going to memorize all his quirks, his language, his voice, the way he moves, just everything about him, so I can possibly imitate him later.
All right.
Ditto.
And I have his clothes in my bag. I have actually 2 sets of clothes. So just a little FYI that I'm learning everything about him. That's why also I'm being a kind of a pain in the ass too, because I want to see how he responds to being kind and how he responds to someone being a jerk.
Yep. So, where do you want to go? We can go to the depot, or we can turn around and go to Velaven. That's up to you.
Magistrate.
I already told you what we're doing. We're getting the authorities. We're
Were
going
you
to go
not
to the
paying
depot.
attention?
Yeah.
I was paying attention, but you guys got me pulled in multiple directions right now. I've got one guy that wants to burn my waxworks down. I've got another guy that wants to have me arrested. I want somebody that wants 500,000 gold, and all I'm trying
I
to
said
do
400.
is
I said 400. I dropped it.
400,000 gold now, and I've got this wax that is just gone alive, and I don't know what to do.
You're going to come
Oh
with
man,
us.
it sounds like somebody who just got his ass saved from a bunch of monsters down in the dungeon where people are trying to stab him, and now he doesn't have a lot of options. It does sound like that.
This is the worst group of heroes that have ever existed.
So,
We don't
I'm
have
sure that all
experience
of
yet.
us
We're only
are
level 2.
heroes.
Magento,
Look, we don't know the
Follow
alignment
me.
of the wax or Magento. There's no paladins here. Look, Magento might be evil, the wax may be good, and we may be the bad guys. I think we're
Magento.
viewing this in a very colonial sense.
follow me. We are going to get the authorities, and we are going to go to the depot, and you're going to
Let's
pay
do
us a
it.
lot of money for going to the depot with the authorities. That's what
Let's
we're
go.
doing.
Come on.
Go.
Let's go.
That's the plan.
Cool. So we'll resume the depot next week.
Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. We are the Order to the Dice, coming to you live on Twitch every Thursday night, 8:30-ish Mountain Time. Thank you for tuning in this week. If you are still here, on Twitch. Please hit that follow button. If you got a Twitch Prime, throw it our way if you don't mind. If you got a spare one. If you're coming to us on YouTube, thank you for watching the whole show. Thank you, and please hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week. Later.